What's good, family? How's everybody doing today on this hump day? Hopefully, every single one of you guys is doing wonderfully blessed and having a great day. Most importantly, a safe day. Guys, as you can see on the top 100 on CoinMarketCap, we're all in the green, baby. And what is the color of green? Dinero, money, right? And we like the color of green when it's in the markets. Why? Because our accounts are probably doing a little bit better than what they were, right? Because I don't care who you are, everybody's account has been obviously taking a little bit of a beating since we've had this correction, right? But nonetheless, good old Grandpa Bitcoin is in the green once again. So this is day 2 of us being in the green. All right. None of this is ever financial advice, guys. It's just your boy sharing his thoughts and opinions. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, if you're new to my channel, your boy talks about Doge and overall crypto market news. Maybe you hit that notification bell. Help me out with that YouTube algo. Hit that notification bell, like I said. Turn it on to all. So you can be notified when I come through with developing and breaking news. Are you guys ready to dive into the Wild Wild West of crypto land? Well, without further ado, let's dive into the markets. All right, guys, Bitcoin is up 1.23% for today. Not too bad. We're sitting at 48,815 with 85 cents right now, guys. You know what I mean? I truly believe Bitcoin is just doing its thing. It's still consolidating, right? We had the meeting with the Feds today, which helped out a little bit because we were down a little bit lower in the 47,000 range, but we did push up to 49,000 and some change. Not quite to 50 where we wanted, but nonetheless, Bitcoin is trying, right, guys? But it continues to drift sideways and consolidate, right? All right, guys, enough of Bitcoin. We'll dive into some overall crypto news here in a minute. Guys, we are number 11 once again, right? Avalanche has kicked us out of the number 10 spot, but nonetheless, we are on their heels, right, guys? We are currently ranking number 11. Boo, right? We are sitting at 18 cents right now, guys. We are up 0.67% for the day. 24-hour low was 17 cents, and our 24-hour high was 19 cents. Our market cap is sitting at 23.92 billion, right, guys? And Avalanche's is a little over 24 billion, right? So we're on their heels, guys, but nonetheless, we weren't able to sustain that push up yesterday, right, guys? The momentum. We'll get into that in a minute when we look at the charts. Now, volume is sitting at 24 or 2.49 billion dollars, basically cut in half. We were a little over 5 billion yesterday, guys, but like I said, the bulls weren't able to sustain the pressure, right, guys? And now, obviously, you know, people obviously took profits, guys. It is what it is, and at the end of the day, that's why we invest, right? We invest because we invest to make money, right? And that's bottom line. That's obviously what happened, right? And that's why I truly believe we pulled back to basically right back to where we were at. All right, guys, now enough of that. Let's dive into the charts and see what's going on. All right, guys, so obviously, if you have been watching my videos, right, I continuously show you we've been in a descending triangle for about a good month and a week, right? About a good 40 days. We've been in this descending channel, descending down, right? But as you can see right here, right, we broke out of it when we had that major positive catalyst with Tesla accepting Doge, and we shot up to 22 cents, right, guys? But we weren't able to sustain that momentum, and we retraced right back down to where we were at, right, just the other day, right? We are currently at 18 cents. You know what I mean? We were at like 20 cents, then 19 cents for a little bit, but nonetheless, we retraced right back to where we've been. As you can see in this horizontal channel here, right, where the yellow lines are, those are our levels of resistance and support. Now, a couple bullish things that we got going. One, right here, we broke out of this descending channel, right? And two, we were at 15 cents and we shot up to 22, right? And we broke resistance, which was at 16 cents, right? So we flipped the trend. We made resistance into support, right? Coming in at 16 cents, which is the bottom line. Now our resistance is at 18 cents once again, right? We've been here before, as you can see right here, right? 18 cents has been acting as a level of resistance for a while, right? We've been bouncing inside here like this, right? Until we had that positive catalyst yesterday, and then we shot up to a period of the 22 cents, right? Now, why this 22 cents? Now, if you look over here, right, you can see we hit this on this descending channel. We hit this resistance line right here, right? We hit it like 3 times and got rejected. Nonetheless, 22 cents has been a level of resistance before, so there is a lot of resistance at 22 cents. That is why we hit it and bounced right off of it, and we couldn't continue to push that momentum. Why? Because there is a lot of level of resistance at that 22 cents range, right? That's why, in my opinion, I believe we got rejected and pushed right back down. Now, we are going to have to break this level of 18 cents of resistance. Then we'll have to be testing around this 22 cent range, guys, right? So pretty much the key takeaway out of all of this, looking at the charts, right? Resistance is 18 cents, support 16 cents. We did break out of this descending channel, but as you can see, we are right here, right? Today's candle, we are even right with that level of that, not level rather, but the descending channel resistance, right? This pink line here, right? So we need to at least close the day out 1 to 2 days, continue to stay out of this descending channel, right? To continue that bullish momentum going, right? But we do need the bulls to step in and create some buying pressure, right? And continue to push the price of Doge up. All right, guys? So, all right, man. Sorry if I bored you and confused you. Sorry if I was all over the place, right? But like I said, key takeaway out of looking at the chart was resistance is at 18 cents and support is at, here we go, is at 16 cents. All right, guys? Now, let's dive into some Doge news. Now, it says Dogecoin records 148% surge in large transactions over the last 24 hours. Now, it says meme-based cryptocurrency Dogecoin has seen a significant increase in volume transaction in the last 24 hours. It says, according to data from Into the Block, Doge saw a 148 increase in large transactions, right? On-chain transfer exceeding a value of $100,000 or more. These high-value transactions come after Doge saw a 40% uptick in its price on Tuesday following news that Tesla would accept the cryptocurrency as a payment for merchandise. Like I said, guys, as you can see, there was large transactions, so obviously people were taking profits. That's why we are back at 18 cents where we were at, right? We weren't able to sustain the momentum and push past that 22 cents, right? Because people wanted to get some money, right? And it's probably people that maybe were in the red and now they're in the green and they want to make some money. Following the news, the market participants took to social media to share positive comments, and the cryptocurrency Doge's social dominance across platforms on Wednesday was up by 54% over 24 hours, according to Luna Crush. Now it says Doge rose from 15 cents to the intraday high of 22 cents with a span of 2 hours on Tuesday, but has since erased most of the gains. As of Wednesday, Doge was trading at 17 cents, down 9% in the last 24 hours. Data from the block also revealed that the meme-based cryptocurrency volatility was 106% over a span of 30 days. Whale activity has often been an indicator of future price movement. Last month, a whale purchased $997 million worth of Doge, was followed by a 13% surge in the token price. Now, see, guys, it goes to show you, even though the price is dipping, right? If you've been following my videos, I've been showing there are the minor transactions has been up. Whales have been buying the dip, guys. You know what I mean? Just because Dogecoin is 74% down from its all-time highs, guys, people are still interested in Dogecoin, right? And there's still a lot of momentum going for Doge, right? As we're going to get into this article right here, right? Which is a positive catalyst for Doge, in my opinion, right? Where are we at here? Okay, right here. I think this is a very, very positive catalyst for the price of Doge, guys. Now, it says Doge developer mints first NFT ever on Dogecoin blockchain. Now, it says Dogecoin developer has minted the first NFT on Dogecoin blockchain on Monday. Now, it says in a tweet on the 13th of this month, the developer, known by his Twitter handle Inevitable360, shared the detail of Doge-powered non-fungible token, NFT. Then he goes to write, first NFT ever minted on Dogecoin blockchain. How can it be done? Right? Proof on screens. And then he gives the proof, right? Then it goes on to say, according to the developer, the cost to mint an NFT on Dogecoin blockchain was 0.01 Doge worth 0.00818, right, guys? It's a fraction of a penny, dude, right? Guys, this is huge. Why? Because if any of you guys know about NFTs, right, you got to get it on OpenSea or Mutable X or Solana, right? Especially on Ethereum, though, if you're using OpenSea, it's very expensive, right, guys? It can be in the hundreds to purchase a NFT. Say your NFT was $100, you're going to be paying more in gas fees than you are for the NFT. That's ridiculous, right, guys? But as you can see right here on the Doge on the Doge blockchain, it is way, way, way cheaper, guys. So this is a positive catalyst, in my opinion, for Doge, right? It says the developer tagged Dogecoin core. It says the developer tagged Dogecoin core developers and co-creator Billy Marcus in the Twitter update and said he would share how to transfer NFT ownership after he received feedback. In stores, the checksman of the digital asset is the case of and JPG file, a JPEG, right? It tells us that the original I have asset is original and was not modified, and it also tells us that it belongs to the Dogecoin address. In this case, my test address, right? It says you considering making a utility or something so that normal folks can do this. I think you should or integrate it into something so that people can build sites around it, commented Dogecoin core developer Michi Lumen. Although any utility or ownership transfer functionality appears to still be in development phase, the community response was largely positive, with the general consensus that Dogecoin's low fees for minting NFTs could be a game changer for the space. Exactly, right, guys? And it goes on to say, by comparison, it often costs hundreds of dollars to mint an NFT on Ethereum blockchain. And I know from experience, guys, it costs a lot of money. Now, it says, what else? Doge's price surged 20% on Tuesday, right? Blah, blah, blah. We already know that about Tesla accepting Doge for its merchandise, right? The meme cryptocurrency saw its price spike significantly despite Musk denying that his tweets play, blah, blah, blah. Right, guys? So, guys, this is huge, right, guys? This is a huge positive, right? We have Tesla now accepting Doge, right? We have NFTs minted, an NFT was minted on the Doge blockchain, right? Obviously, it's in development stages, but once it is into the main net, right, and open to the public for retailers such as you and I to be able to use, this is going to be a super huge positive catalyst. And now we have cheaper transaction costs, faster transaction speeds. Doge has a lot going for it, guys. A lot of the people that don't know and aren't involved in the Doge community or part of the Doge army, they don't know, right? They don't look up and search and do their own research to see what's really going on, right? Well, that's why I have this channel, right, guys, to break you guys off Doge and overall crypto market news, so you guys can be always informed, right, on what's going on in the overall markets, right? So you guys don't have to go out there and do all the research yourself. You come to my channel, right, and I'll break you off with developing and breaking news. All right, guys. I mean, it's always good to do your own research, guys, right? But you get the point I'm saying, right? If you want to be lazy and not go look anything up, you just come to my channel and you get broken up. All right, guys. Now, that's what I had as far as Dogecoin news goes. Now, let's dive into some overall crypto market news. Alrighty here. I'll try to be real quick, okay, guys? So, right here, real quick, okay. This is a positive catalyst for the overall markets, guys. Now, it says Fed Chair Jerome Powell says he isn't concerned about crypto disrupting financial stability in the U.S. Stablecoins can certainly be useful, effective consumer serving part of the financial system if they are properly regulated, said Jerome Powell. No, he's not like for it or against it, guys. I think he's neutral when it comes to crypto, but nonetheless, right, this is a positive thing, right, guys? Him coming out and saying that, he's not concerned, right? Because if he was concerned, he has the power and the ability to make things a living hell for the overall crypto markets, right, guys? So, we do have a lot of people that are on the crypto side. There are crypto positive, I guess is the word I'm trying to find, or whatever, that are in part of the Senate. Yeah, Pat Toomey, the lady from Wyoming, right? There's a handful of people in the political office, right, that are crypto friendly, rather. Here's the word I'm looking for, right, guys? So just wanted to point this out, right, guys? So this is a positive cap, and I think this is one reason why the price of Doge shot up from Bitcoin rather shot up from 47,000 to almost 50,000, right? And not just that, right? They were talking about that they're gonna bring up the price of they're gonna help out inflation, right, by tapering down, right? Hopefully by the beginning of next year. So you have the president of Coinbase saying that crypto is on pace for 1 billion users within 5 years. Now, why is this important? Why? Because the more users that we have in crypto, the bigger the adoption is, the bigger the market cap is. Therefore, then the price of whatever crypto assets you're holding will hopefully go up and make us those crypto millionaires, right? It says crypto is on pace to hit 1 million users in the next 5 years. Coinbase president and chief operators Emily Choi said, though usability and regulatory clarity will be key to continue increased adoption. we've hit mainstream adoption, Choi said. If you look and track the adoption of the internet, we're actually on pace of accelerating what the early internet was on the crypto front. And I continue to say that myself, guys. You know what I mean? It's like the beginning stages, right? And people continue to use that also. Now, I'm going to, as an example, now I'm going to close out with this article right here, guys. Now, why is this important? Let me read the little brief. That says S&P index funds launched as crypto tokens, right? First time ever, tokens pegged to S&P index funds can be traded in the U.S. Now it says, key takeaways, digital asset firm Securitize has partnered with the S&P Dow Jones indicates to tokenize 2 of its index funds. Now, guys, why is this huge? Because this is the beginning stages, guys, of the whole stock market to be tokenized, right? Eventually, in my opinion, I think the stock market will eventually be tokenized and everything will be done on tokens, right? Like how crypto is, but the stock market will eventually follow suit and it'll all be done that way instead of with fiat. I don't know. That's just what I think. Now it says tokens will track the value of the S&P cryptocurrency large cap, X mega cap index, and the S&P Kensho New Economies composite index, secured used by the Algorand, a proof of stake blockchain, as it underlines chains for tokenizing the funds. Now, guys, read this article here, guys. I'm not going to dive into it. I just want to briefly touch on it. It's a very interesting and good article, guys. And like I said, I wanted to point this out because this is major, guys. This is major, right? Because this is the first index, right, to be tokenized with crypto tokens, right? But that's just how it starts, right? Slowly but surely, the next thing you know, the overall stock market will be tokenized with crypto tokens, right, guys? So, all right, guys, man. Hopefully this video was informative, helpful, and useful. Hopefully I didn't bore you to death with my going on and on. I know I can talk a lot, guys. You guys stay safe and stay blessed. Until tomorrow, your boy's out. Peace.